have an edge over Milan. We take a look at their starting lineups and a couple of changes from this side that lost in the midweek. Now both sides pretty much depleted right now. Dejan Stankovic, superb defender Thiago Silva, Luca Antonini fails, so 5 changes from this side that beat Atalanta in the midweek is the question.
Really for both trainers, you know, when you look at it, the Stracciatadina has never been more crucial than this time right here.
Across your screen, referee is 40-year-old Nicola Rizzoli. The 150th run-in. Here's former Inter man who's come over on loan, crossing the city divide, Sully Muntari. He's been
Anything can happen in this match, particularly big players like Wesley Sneijder, Diego Milito, Zanetti, who's played in more of these big occasions than anyone.
Over the top for Robinho, and that's in Maicon. A distinct South American setup as the Argentine Cambiaso has it cut out by Ibrahimovic. Guarin trying to dispossess Nocerino and does so, brilliantly done by the Colombian. It's Freddy Guarin closed down by Mark van Bommel. Certainly a nervous occasion you would expect for the youngster. Sneijder closed down and a meaty tackle from Sully Muntari.
And you see Muntari, he does get the ball here.
Gives it away. Nervous start for both of these two.
Yeah, a little bit more tension from AC Milan. You know, you're not seeing that fluidity in the quick pass.
Led by Serie A's top goal scorer, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Cut out well by Lucio.
Cover a huge amount of space, but he's also extremely technical.
Nesta for Ignacio Abate. He's really had some nervous times in derbies past. It was his error that gifted Milito the chance.
Oh, and also Mespa, you know, who would normally play in that position on the left when Antonini can play. I think that's a matchup to keep our eye on.
He's looking lively. Supported by Antonio Nocerino. Now Ibra. Well tackled and backed
up movement there from the wall.
Walter Samuel, now Robinho. Oh, and this is asking the questions. Oh, and it slipped in so nicely.
Way ahead. Muntari is pulling inside. There's a sprint from Boateng. He just plays it over the top. Zlatan normally finishes this. He's at full speed, just wants to flick it under Julio Cesar.
Flourish. Chances starting to open up for both of these. Point tomorrow. A lovely flick from Ibrahimovic trying to release Abate.
On the ball, how they see the field. That's an area that Claudio Ranieri, you can see, didn't spend time. Particularly, was always changing the lineup.
A chance here for AC Milan to break. Ibra leading from the front. He does have Robinho with him in support, arriving. Hard running from Sully Muntari. Trying to bite the hand that used to feed him. Nicely intercepted by Lu.
Well, they pull up here, right? And you'll see Walter Samuel just pulls up and catches Zlatan. Well done.
Ibrahimovic likes to drop in that deep roll as well. Look very composed. Appears to be more of a natural fullback. Ibra with a sea of black and blue in front of him. And how AC Milan can do with a good spell of possession here. Great footwork from the big Swede. Around 2, around 3. And eventually dispossessed by Guarin.
Form. Yeah, Zlatan trying to. That's going to have a big impact on this match as well, Christian. When you look at it, they've already used 2 changes. I mean, in the late squad.
Ibra brings it down, or Nagatomo gets there, and it was discombobulated.
That touch from the Tifosi de Milan, they know that Zlatan finishes here. Great collection with his chest. Good reaction from Julio Cesar to come. Walter Samuel coming across, sliding at full speed. But that little touch from Nagatomo just took him off his setup play to finish. He knows he could have finished.
Yeshilia for Boateng. It's methodical. Doesn't have that up-tempo thrust.
Between Muntari, who hasn't been influential in the midfield at all, Nocerino as well, not in his normal, usual rhythm. None of the entry passes into Zlatan and Robinho.
And with that three-man setup in the midfield, and Boateng just behind the front two. A lot of responsibility for the Dutchman. Ibra with a good ball now for Muntari, who just couldn't bring it down.
And he's going to continue to play through here.
Guarin with a foot in. Nocerino squirts free. Boateng stopped by Cesar. Ibrahimovic on the rebound, and the referee is pointed to the spot. It's a penalty. Milan with a gift from 12 yards out, and Julio Cesar is...
Fans, they can't believe it. Great little touch here from Robinho. Prince is on. Nocerino lays it off behind. Cambiasso touches a little bit long. Julio Cesar gets the ball, comes through clearly, and you look at the angle of Prince Boateng. You know, he's already made a heavy touch. Now he gets that little touch before, and Julio Cesar comes through.
So there's no doubt about who's going to take this one. It's going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's converted 9 penalties this season. He takes every single one of them for AC Milan, and a huge test against his old teammate, Julio Cesar. Slight delay here. Cesar just getting things straight.
This will be a huge goal for Zlatan and Milan if he can make it. I mean, this is for the Scudetto to stay alive, particularly with all the momentum swinging for Inter Milan.
It's a massive moment in a war of words, mind games from Julio Cesar.
Well, these guys hate each other, Inter and AC Milan.
Old friends, now new enemies. It's the big Swede against the Brazilian. This in the Milan derby. Ibrahimovic, no doubt about it. 27 goals in Serie A, and none sweeter than that. We are level in the Milan derby.
What an awesome finish. And I think that was a mistake from Julio Cesar, because you don't want to ignite and wake up Zlatan Ibrahimovic in this match. It's been all the time right before the break. What a magnificent finish here. Slots it in the corner with good effect.
Hilden. Lucio. Just over, hits it for Guarin, and they have to be careful. Cambiasso just getting stuck into the Milan striker.
Cattivo, aggressive in the midfield. They want to slow down Ibra. Any starting attack from that left side. It's been Robinho and Boateng and Ibra. They're normally picking up the ball on that left side, and they play better and perform. Great finish here. Julio Cesar taunting Zlatan. Not very professional. I'm not sure you want to wake up this giant.
He has awoken, and so have AC Milan. They were down. Boateng trying to catch the Japanese fullback out of position. Good ball for Nocerino, helped on. It's a good move here. Robinho. And then Maicon just getting a foot into that pass to send it askew.
But either way, it's just positive. There's that little cachetazo, the slap that Zlatan loves to give everyone.
And we saw him sent off against Napoli for a similar slap against Salvador.
They look exceptionally formidable in the first 45.
It's the second half of the Milan derby, and the defending champions will kick from left to right across your screen. A big 45 minutes. Milan with everything at stake. Their title hopes could be dashed today. They don't take victory, and Juventus, of course, move on. We shall see. Juventus away to Cagliari in Trieste today, and the title could be decided. Robinho. Boateng, a lovely skill. It's Ibra! What a start! Ibra Cadabra, a magical start. He's done it again.
Golazo. Golazo. They woke up the giant, and he punished them. Julio Cesar, big mistake. And what an orchestration from AC Milan, best of the game. Gioca a memoria, Massimiliano Allegri, they had the beautiful choreograph and build-up. Robinho, angle pass, Boateng, slips it through, lets it go. Zlatan with a killer Morbido first touch and a magnificent finish. Awesome goal.
Slicing through this Inter defense seconds into this second half like a hot Swedish knife through butter. And you can tell Inter rattled. Balance of play, they've been the better side perhaps.
Finding that energetic movement in the midfield.
Becilio for Ibrahimovic. He's trying to slip his mark of Lucio.
Attack though, Christian, where they recovered was Van Bommel. He did extremely well against Ricky Alvarez.
A little war of words between the old teammates, Lucio. And Lucio appears has been cautioned by the referee for his comments. Third corner for the Rossoneri. Robinho to take it, downward header, just off the line. Ibrahimovic rose magnificently.
You gotta be kidding me. You see Zlatan so upset with Muntari that he doesn't finish this. It just sticks on his leg, but he doesn't continue through to tuck it away. Huge opportunity. Now this is one of the most powerful headers that I've seen from Zlatan this season. When he hits that down, it was going to beat Julio Cesar. Muntari comes across. Onera supporting in the attack when you see he's closer to Zlatan.
Nocerino's got some targets. And Lucio intercepts. The two early second half goals, and it's right where we ended the first half. Ibra's in, and he tried to keep it down on that volley.
Good idea. You see the exchange right here. He just lofts it into Robinho. Has to make an adjustment by midfield compactness.
Garin just trying to for AC Milan, but the door has been left wide open after Juve's draw against Lecce in the midweek.
I think if we see Cassano, it'll be 70th plus minute. You could give him 20 minutes to run.
Abate for Robinho.
Robinho has looked sharp. Great run here from Abate.
All across for Muntari. Becoming more and more comfortable as this one progresses. Ibra. Angles one in. Robinho just needs the turn, but he couldn't do it.
I see he's getting good service. Zlatan's finding him. Just pulls away a little cutaway movement, slips it in between three players to initiate the attack. So this is where Pirlo used to play his part, when they were so formidable.
Robinho. Dispossessed by the young Nigerian, who did very well.
Yeah.
Hacked down in the process, and Robinho doesn't like the decision whatsoever. International.
Pazzini, I love his instinct. One of the most intuitive in the area, and he always creates chances. Makes it an immediate impact. Every game I've done that he plays it, changes the framework just a little bit because you don't get that individual dribbling that Alvarez had.
Robinho forging away, supported. This is Ibrahimovic. Nocerino now. And it's Milan asking the questions. It may drop. Van Bommel couldn't get to it, but Obi can. He just flung himself at it. And the referees reached for the cards. Well, a little bit high there on Joel Obi. Spoiler, they will have a huge say on where the Scudetto will reside. Will it stay here in Milan, or will it be heading to Turin? It's Abate now, and Milan are up against it. They've come back before. Ibra trying to do it again. Bearing down. Appeals for the handball, as it might have been handled by Esteban.
Here's the one before Ibra. And you see clearly that Cambiasso is trying to keep his arm behind, so it doesn't hit his arm. Let's take a look from that angle. Well, I love the ebbs and flows of this game, Christian. You see Ibra once again looking to see if he has an answer.
Boateng. Lucio.
And you can see that they're playing better football. Comes at the perfect time right before the break. What a magnificent finish here. Slots it in the corner with good effect.
Well done.